if it says it's clear, it might rain.
Okay.
You should be able to look through all the settings I've got, and I can change anything you.
True. Formation lap off. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't need the formation lap. You run with automatic gears, right? Or?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Yep. Oh, there's also interviews. Spicy. Okay.
It's just like a normal career mode, except you obviously you got to
Yeah,
wait for the second person to do their thing as well.
But then the thing is, I'm guessing, if we're spending development points, we spend them together, right? Or?
From what I've seen, if two people are in the same team,
Yeah.
only one person can spend the points.
Okay. Feel free to do it then. Feel free to.
I think it goes to whoever set it up, so yeah, that'd be me.
Okay.
In terms of the team acclaim, resource rate, cash rate, I'll just leave them all as default.
Yeah, that's fine.
Left standard damage on. Low fuel mode on hard.
Yeah, I looked through them all. They're all fine to me.
And good stuff.
Damn.
So the cash that you have, you spend that on your driver perks.
Okay.
Because it's your standard career mode, so the team upgrade the facilities as they go on.
Okay. Do you have any recommendations what to spend it on? Because I'm thinking engine wear.
Yeah.
Or maybe resource points.
But I've got engine wear, so if you want to go resource points.
Yeah, maybe I'll go resource points. Yeah. Look, these perks are only for me, or they also apply to you?
Only for you.
Okay. Nice. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I can't do research and development, so that's fine. Alfa Romeo. You know, after I was signed as a driver for this league, I gotta say I started being more of a fan of Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, I did.
like somehow I'm starting to build this fanhood.
If I'm doing just like online races, if it's equal cars, I'll go Alfa Romeo.
Same.
Especially in this year's game. In the game, I think it's my favourite livery.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can't say that because I really like the Alpine livery.
Okay.
Looks so good.
For upgrade, I'm going to put one on chassis. Boost that up a fair bit.
What's our worst thing?
Probably chassis. It's close between chassis and aero. But I could put a major upgrade on chassis, and that will be on just after the Bahrain Grand Prix.
So what happens if I advance now? Nothing happens, right? Until you also advance.
I'm good to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at the top it will just say, wait, other players waiting for you.
Okay. So now we're both going to a car reveal, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What a beauty. Actually, our team principal, Frederick, he's also one of my favorite ones. Maybe the favorite one. He just always seems to be in a good mood, and doesn't seem to create any drama.
He always looks really grumpy though.
His face maybe, but not his behavior, Actually, what did you choose at the start? Did you choose contracts or co-op?
Co-op.
Oh, co-op. Okay, makes sense. Are we gonna choose a specific tire allocation or? We can't choose it.
The tire allocation is fixed in every race scenario.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Less decisions to make. So now we're going to race weekend, yeah?
Yeah.
Woo! Like honestly, I can't imagine how an actual F1 driver feels before a race or before qualifying. It must be like this excitement, it's not even anxiety but just excitement, like I'm gonna drive a car at 300 kph an hour. kph. What more can you ask? Like I honestly think it is one of the better, like they're living.
I've seen people ask, like George Russell and Latifi, like why do you continue to drive around? Or last year, why did they continue to drive around in the slowest car on the grid? They say it's to them it's the best job in the world.
Dude, I can so understand that though. Like,
yeah.
There must be nothing like it. I can see you from across here. Is my head moving? No, right?
A little bit.
Oh, really?
Just like looking around.
Say, this is cool. Right.
Have you done a career mode by yourself on this yet?
No. I started.
Okay.
That thing. I think it was my team, but I only did the first race, and I was like, I don't know.
So you get the idea behind the new practice programs.
Yeah. That was.
You've got like little tasks to do.
Yeah.
Within each one.
I actually thought that was a big improvement on the previous ones, because the previous ones were a bit. It just seems more simple this year, after you get the hang of it. Right. What would you say is your best track?
Oddly enough, it's my worst track from 2020.
Bahrain is your worst track?
Hungary.
Oh, Hungary. Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely hated that track last year. You know, I didn't know. I knew I was slow, but I just didn't know
Why?
where I could be quick. Yeah, I didn't know why. And then on time trial, out of nowhere, I think mid times at 1:14.3.
I have no
And
idea whether
there's
whether that's quick or fast or.
There's one of the guys that I race with. Last year he was, well, the last 2 years he's always been quicker than me, and it took him 77 laps to beat my time.
Holy shit! That's quite a bit.
He's a very competitive person.
I can see.
Last year he was outdo someone at Canada 200 laps.
Whoa.
He spent at Canada trying to set a quicker time.
Although respect for trying that hard and then actually getting it. Like, if I wouldn't get it within like 20 laps, I would probably give up.
Yeah. You know, after every 15, 20 laps, he'd go back into the pits and tweak a part of the setup just to find out.
Wow.
Try and find a few more tenths.
I think that's exactly what I'm missing with my setups though, because I don't
know enough about each component of the setup to like go in with a
exactly.
and think, right, that's what I'm going to change.
As it's the first time the car has run since winter testing. The more consistent mileage you can get in these sessions, the happier we'll be.
Ooh. Okay. In terms of order, you always do race strategy, then qualifying, then ERS, right?
I don't really do them in an order.
Okay. I'll just do that order. I can't. Seems easier. I'll just use my time trial setup. See how it goes. Oh, Oh, okay. Makes sense that you can't advance time now. I'm gonna just go out with the race strategy program.
Yeah, I've got a race strategy, and I've put hard tires on.
Okay. I kept the mediums. Are you still playing with cockpit view?
At the minute, no.
Oh, okay.
Just using TV cam.
Yeah.
Is the car giving you some trouble out there? Don't be afraid to come in and tweak the setup if you need to, and we can chuck on a fresh set of tires if they're getting worn.
Okay, the thing is now, if I talk to Jeff, you can also hear it, right?
No.
No, but I mean, because I use my mic to talk to him.
Oh, yeah.
Although if I say pit stop info, like, doesn't bother you too much, right?
No, no. When I first started playing with the other guys I play with, Ando and a few others,
Yeah.
they all used to use the mics to talk to Jeff. I didn't know you could even do that. I just thought they were all going crazy. Okay.
That lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
Do you keep invalidating your lap?
Sorry?
Do you keep invalidating your lap?
I invalidated my first one. Now I'm on my second one. Although I'm way off pace.
Whoops. Did a little spin.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
I think I need a bit more wings. This setup is not.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Did you watch the race at the weekend?
For sure, what a race.
It'll definitely go down as a classic. And for a track where there's not much overtaking,
Yeah,
it's quite impressive to say.
I could. And I don't know, the racing was just great, you know. Everybody talks about Alonso's defense, you know, and it really was worth talking about it for like 1 or 2 weeks because that shit was so nice. And you know, like, I feel it was a bit sad to lose so many drivers at the start, you know, but if that was necessary, then so be it.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people that say I should support Lewis Hamilton. The one thing he did that frustrated me in that race was when he was crying on the radio about Alonso defending probably a bit too aggressively.
Oh,
but, you know, when he was saying at that speed, that's dangerous. He put a man in hospital.
I mean,
180 miles an hour.
but that was, you know, that was the thing at the moment. Like, he also realized that afterwards that was just good defending, you know.
Oh, fantastic racing.
Whoa! I got the purple thingy. Let's go.
Excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
It'd be cool cool if they would give us like some progress on the developmental boosts, because I have no idea whether I did those.
It should have flashed up.
Okay, then.
It should have completed a lap. Like
Then maybe,
3 green bars.
You're nearly out of fuel, almost out of fuel.
then maybe I didn't.
The next 2 laps.
Because the thing with the racing line, I only have the racing line for the corners, so I don't know if I stray away from it for 2 meters.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Come in this lap, please. Box this lap. When driving with the pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed.
Are we the only drivers on track?
At the minute, yeah.
Like,
The
where
other
is
cars do
everyone?
come out. I don't know why it's taking so long.
Like, it was also interesting seeing, you know, because Ocon is not really the... Oh, I did get them. Nice. Ocon was never really the fan favorite, and then once he wins, everybody loves him.
I think it's one of them things. It's nice to see.
Yeah,
someone get the
exactly.
first race win.
Yeah, and it's. I didn't get emotional, you know.
It'll be the same for It'll be the same for Lance Stroll, when he's far from everyone's favourite.
Oh yeah. I wonder if that will ever happen though. Yeah, hopefully. But yeah, I guess so. Although I would also have really liked to have seen Vettel win it.
Well, it would have only been taken away from him anyway.
Oh, true. Yeah, that was also a bit of a. Oh, imagine the scenes if that happened. Imagine. I think I'm just gonna add.
It was really nice to see. You know, both Williams scoring points.
Yes,
and
yes.
what it meant to them.
Long time deal.
George Russell crying his eyes out in a post-race interview.
Yeah, right.
Just because the Williams scored points for the first time in 2 years.
It's exactly what you were saying, you know. Why do you keep racing, you know? Exactly because of this, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that's also one of the things I like about F1, you know. You have no idea, like the people outside have no idea how much work goes into that, you know.
Yeah.
That it's not just the driver and the...
Granted, it was a very strange scenario to be in.
You mean doing the race?
Yeah, during the race, like.
Yeah, it was an extraordinary
Obviously,
event. Yeah.
Three of the quickest cars were eliminated after turn 1.
Yeah.
Bottas, Perez, and Norris.
Although it's always difficult saying lucky, right?
And Verstappen's car was heavily damaged. So I think for him I think he finished P9 after Vettel was disqualified. But that was a big achievement for them.
Huge.
you know, Kimi Raikkonen has scored another point.
Mm. I do. But do you think they'll get more points throughout the season?
Yes. Russell's been knocking on the door of points for a few races now.
Do you think it will be Do you think a race like this will be necessary, or?
No, I think Russell especially has got the ability to do it on merit, not just kind of a freak accident like that.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. And what do you think? Do you think he's gonna be in a silver suit next season?
He's got to be.
Because
It just has to be.
There's a lot of people saying how his behavior has changed and he seems more smiley, and when he gets asked the questions he answers them in a different way, you know. So it does seem like it would, but at the same time I would really like to see Bottas on the grid, you know, because people give him way too much hate, you know.
It's not so much hate from me. It's, you know, Russell has proven week after week after week that he's got the ability to push Hamilton more than Bottas is.
Yeah.
No, even if he does
I would
go
like
there
to see
for a
it.
year to play rear gunner, to play the number 2 role, like Bottas isn't pushing Red Bull enough this year.
Maybe.
You know, he proved at the weekend he's willing to play the team game by saying, you know, compromise my race so Latifi can do the best that he possibly can.
Yeah.
You know, he's pushed a back of the grid car into Q3 twice this year. He's
this
pushed
weekend
points so many times before this weekend. He's proven he deserves it.
Yeah, he does, and his
Yeah. You know, he made Bottas look like a fool.
although I still don't think he's. I think people will be surprised by or maybe I'm not saying people will be surprised, but maybe I hope that Hamilton still ends up beating him comfortably, you know, because I do think that people still underestimate him, because he's insane, like, in my opinion.
Okay, test over, but I'm afraid we didn't get what we needed. We're gonna have to run it again.
Because like, I think for me the craziest thing is being in a position to win the championship in your first season. I think that's probably his biggest achievement.
Yeah.
And doing it against Alonso, which just came from beating the all-time great Michael Schumacher for 2 championships, you know. Even if there were a lot of those dramas going on in that season.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
What wings are you running here?
I don't know. I'm out of track at the minute.
Because I lose so much in the corners, but gain so much in the straights.
All clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave.
I'm on inlet.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to get the qualifying pace now.
That's the last one I need to do. The thing that's annoyed me most about having COVID is I was meant to be going to Wembley Stadium to watch Manchester City v Leicester.
FA Community Shield, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that hurts.
My boss had got 4 free tickets and just, spoke to some of the guys at work interested in football and saying, do you want to go? I was like, I went 2 years ago to see Liverpool v Man City. And said, do you want to go again? And I said, yeah, absolutely. And then I couldn't.
Yeah, that sucks, man. I feel you. Although surely, like, City would win, right? Maybe.
I'm thinking so. Would have been sat in the Man City end, and was going to be going with 2 Man United fans.
Oh, damn. Ah, no. Please, please. No, I missed it by 5 mil. Oh,
Garage pronto.
oh well. At least for the purple one. Damn it.
I've got my qualifying pace now. My favourite track from 2020 is one of my least favourite this year.
Sorry?
My favourite track from last year is one of my least favourite this year so far.
Oh.
Netherlands.
Oh,
The curbs.
Netherlands must
Oh
be
my
dangerous,
days.
yeah.
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
I was doing a one-shot qualifying around there a few days ago.
Mm.
And I got to the bottom of the hill and hit the inside curb and my car flipped.
Oh my god. That's it. I don't knew, you know, and I knew the tracks from back then.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why I like Japan, for example. But I also wonder what the race is gonna be like there, because I really do not see overtakes happening there. At least not this year. It's way too narrow, way too fast.
Engine fired. We're set. Their best lap time is a 1 minute 27.6.
When we play multiplayer with the player car, does it use the Mercedes one?
Yes.
Okay, because this car is significantly worse than my multiplayer car.
Yeah.
Oh, now I see. Now I see the things. It appears on the left.
Oh, didn't quite make the time for purple.
Yeah, me neither.
Very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Although I just finished the ERS. I thought it was 3 laps though. Didn't think it was just 1 lap.
If you do it in one, then
Yeah, although higher wings is better. You know, I'm running 9.7 now. I think it's better than 8.6.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperature.
I think mine's
On the
8.6.
temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster.
You know, as more of my friends were getting this game,
and get a feel for how
like the first thing I was saying to them was, anything that you knew about setups, forget about it.
Yes, there's this big thing, you know, because I think the previous one, the support for top speed. One of the things I noticed.
Yeah.
But I do wonder how many people actually do their own setups rather than go on the time trial and take one from there.
You know, I was saying about my friend who took 77 laps to do my time. He makes his own setups.
Of course, if he's that competitive, he also needs his own setup. Makes sense. He also keeps tweaking it, right? You said.
Yeah. Do you know what speedway is?
Speed what?
Speedway.
Mm,
Dirt bikes round an oval.
Like the track, yeah. Like Fuji Speedway.
No.
But I think you told me about this. Like
I think
dirt bikes on a dirt track, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it.
He does that. So like he kind of has an understanding of what components do what.
Mhm.
If you're having to modify
okay.
his own bike and stuff
I
like
see. Damn, you're 0.6 faster than me. What? Although I'm ready to retire. I've done everything. I didn't quite get the
if I
qualifying
can
pace thing.
complete this lap green, then I'll have everything done as well. And complete.
Oh, dude, you were just talking about Leicester. Apparently, Fofana just had a complete leg break.
Oof. Ouch.
Yeah.
Not been out for a while.
Most likely the whole season. Damn it.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a Leicester fan because I used to, when I was in uni, my housemate was a Leicester fan and he kind of made me watch most of the Leicester games and I started to develop this also appreciation for the club.
Yeah.
and it's just
Leicester is such a well-run club.
right, like best owners in the Prem for sure.
Yes.
Like super sad when the chairman died though.
Mm-hmm.
So can I retire from session now, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done everything you need to, yeah.
Oh, what?
Are there any other English teams you support or follow?
Um, I basically follow the whole Premier League.
Okay.
But yeah, and sometimes if I feel like it, I'll just watch a game. But usually one per match day, I would say. Yeah. It's just because it's so much better than the Portuguese league, you know. Like the Portuguese league is terrible. When I was back home, I used to go to the stadium quite often, but only for Champions League games because Portuguese league games are just too bad.
Yeah.
And I kind of miss it, I have to admit. Kind of miss it.
I'm a Newcastle fan.
Oh, I have a friend who's also a Newcastle fan. It's you guys signed this new striker though, right?
Did we?
Maybe that was last season. Callum Wilson was last season, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we kind of went from the best run club to one of the worst run clubs, huh?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's such a mess over there. And there's also the thing I saw, there was supposed to be a takeover.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, should I click go to next session?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Skipped the
yeah.
last two practice sessions to go straight to qualifying.
Oh, you can choose that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was supposed to be a takeover, but apparently it's the Premier League that's blocking it, right?
Yeah. Mike Ashley, the chairman, he's trying to take the Premier League to court.
Because of that.
Yeah. Because, you know, the guy who runs the Premier League, when this offer was presented to him, because ultimately they have to approve it.
Yeah.
He said, you know, I'm going to say no, but I'm not going to tell you why.
What? It's the big clubs. It's the big clubs.
Yes, absolutely, it's the big clubs.
Those guys, like. Oh, let's go.
If this Saudi-run group take over Newcastle, because it's still ongoing,
Yeah.
it would make them richer than the other 19 Premier League clubs combined.
No. What?
Yes.
Oh my God! Newcastle straight to the top. Jeez, that's insane. That is actually insane.
And that is why this Big Six
Are blocking it, right?
yeah.
Most likely, at least.
There's I think they managed to get this court hearing for, I think it's April next year.
Shit.
For once, I can't actually blame Mike Ashley for this.
Why?
Because it's not his doing.
Yeah. Oh, you don't blame him. Yeah, no.
No, he wants to sell the club.
It's long time due though, right?
Yeah.
Like the last what is it? Last 3 or 4 years have just been disastrous. And I don't even follow it much.
He took over the club that had millions and millions pounds worth of debt, and he's paid them all off. The club is debt free.
Oh damn!
So in that sense, he's done a good job. But
all right, respect for that actually.
The last handful of the last few years, you know, this summer we've got a rumoured transfer budget of £10 million.
That's, dude, that is not Premier League standards.
No,
that is nothing. Even Aston Villa has more.
The one player that Newcastle fans want the club to buy, Joe Willock, a guy we had on loan from Arsenal.
Oh yeah, he was on loan last season, right?
I think Arsenal have said they'll take £15 million.
Oh, you're just missing those 5.
Right.
That's sad.
I don't understand it. Give them the £15 million. Take this talented young player. You know, he's proven what he can do.
He had an insane run of goals, right?
Months. Yeah.
He had like
and
9.
He's a midfielder.
Yeah.
So he's already proven he can do it. I just don't understand why they're not doing it. Yeah, I've only ever been to one Newcastle game. I can't
Which
remember
one?
what year it was. It was against Liverpool though.
Oh, so you guys won, obviously, right?
We won 2-0.
Oh really? Oh.
Yeah.
Damn. One of the better stories I know from Newcastle is when you guys had that Argentinian guy that had cancer, right? And then he came back and
Jonas Gutierrez.
Dude, what a story there.
Yeah. Got cancer, came back, and then saved the club from relegation.
Like what a lad.
And then the way he was released from the club was absolutely disgusting. It was over a phone call.
Oh, already starts wrong.
Him and another player, Ryan Taylor, both released over phone call over the same conversation because they were they were with each other at the time.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah. It's run as a very poor business, not a football club.
I think the problem is that it is run as a business, you know, and
I know that football is essentially a business.
Yeah, because you do need an owner, right? Yeah.
But I mean, all you gotta do is look at the attitude towards this Super League.
Oh,
as soon
dude.
as that was all announced, the fans, the outrage from the fans, even some of the managers involved.
Yes.
You know, Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool's manager, he came out instantly and said, "I want nothing to do with this."